Hey, welcome back, everyone. It's me, Mr. 4K. I have heard about this game called Samson, and I know it's a mixture of driver and a little bit of sleeping dogs. It's mainly like driver and sleeping dogs. I wouldn't say it's a Grand Theft Auto, even though when you look at it from a distance, right, it kind of has those GTA qualities to it, but it's not a GTA. So this is from MK Ice and Fire, a very famous channel that uploads playthroughs of video games. So I figured, let me look at it. I'm not gonna watch his entire video. I'm just using his video as a fair use, just so I can see what the gameplay it's all about. Okay, there won't be any like spoilers here. I'm just like looking at the gameplay to see if this is worth it or not. I know it's only $25, but I just want to see if it's really even worth $25. So I just want to look at it, and to me, the map, it's like I'm looking at even right now, looking at this world. Seems like a very small world. It doesn't even feel like a huge, vibrant city that has a distance. I don't know, but let's just look at it. I mean, the graphics look great. I'll tell you that. The graphics are really nice. You're right. Your car's parked
Welcome home.
in the lot. Who's this?
Oh, you thing of beauty.
Looks like Charger. It looks like a Dodge Charger or something. It could be a Camaro. I don't know. One of those old Camaros. Could be a Chevy. Well, that's what it is. Chevy Camaro. Yeah. Um. Hold on. Let me say a couple of things. Is there like a 4K version of this? Yeah, there is a 4K version. Let me look at the 4K version. Hold on. Let me let me see. One thing I will say though, the graphics are really nice. This is probably Unreal Engine 5. Is it a Grand Theft Auto 6 graphics, guys? Please stop comparing. For the love of God, please, everyone, stop comparing all the other games to GTA 6. GTA 6, man, you have to understand you know, it's a $2 billion project, bro. A lot of resources, a lot of care, a lot of dude. You have to understand that there's so many people working on it. It's like it's this enormous behemoth of a project. It's like James Cameron Avatar. You can't compare it to this. And you shouldn't be. And I've seen people do that a lot. You could compare this, I guess, to Sleeping Dogs. I think Sleeping Dogs, or maybe a Driver. But I would say a Sleeping Dogs. Like you can maybe compare this to Sleeping Dogs. I don't know. Let me see. I mean, it is $25, but I'm just like looking at it to see if, to me, if this is worth, the price of the admission, 25 bucks. I don't know. So what? This is now
All right, let's do this.
this is like your place where you hang out with your friends or something. What is this? Or is the place where you kick some ass? Yeah, it's like one of those beat 'em up. Like you know what this reminds me of? You know what this reminds me of? One of those '80s movies, like Chuck Norris and Street of Rage. It's like if you combine like those '80s movies, like Chuck Norris, I don't know, beat 'em up type Chuck Norris movies. May he rest in peace. That's where the whole beat 'em up kind of started, was Chuck Norris. And then later on, we had all these other '80s actors, action stars, movie stars. But it kind of looks like that, like one of those beat 'em up, late '70s, early '80s type movies. I guess you could throw in like a little bit of Steve McQueen in there. Yeah, absolutely, Steve McQueen. He was one of those bad boys, badasses, good-looking badasses, obviously. Well, let me see.
I'll make it quick for you.
The graphics are great. I mean, I love the graphics. I love the hair works. It looks pretty good. For $25 game, this is actually pretty good. The games are, I'm telling you, we're getting close to photorealism pretty soon. We'll see that with Grand Theft Auto 6 for sure. I think Grand Theft Auto 6 will open the door for photorealism. And then with the deep learning super sampling 5, forget it. We're already there. So this is like a Street of Rage.
Let's go, asshole.
That's what this reminds me, like a Street of Rage mixed with a little bit of a Driver and Sleeping Dogs. But I wouldn't say that it's a Grand Theft Auto. Let's go a little bit further into the game. Hold on. So this is where you customize your car.
Seal delivered.
Let me look at the map. Oh, no, not the commercials. No. Oh, Cody, come on, Cody, bro. Cody, come on, bro. Can you wait till the Monday Night Raw?
Flip it, drumstick it.
Can you wait till the Monday Night Raw? I like Cody, but what Pat McAfee did to him Cody should kick his ass. But he will. Pat McAfee or whatever. It's Pat McAfee. He always strikes me as an asshole, Pat McAfee. I think he's an asshole. He is. I like Cody, man. I like Cody, and I think CM Punk. I want to say something. I think CM Punk and Cody should like get together. Seriously, CM Punk and Cody should like join together, like being the same like team, and just go in there and whoop some ass, But anyway, we're not here to talk about WWE. The only reason I mentioned WWE is because Cody was in it. Commercial. All right. So, let me see. I mean, the game, it's, can I be honest? I can't see myself, like, paying $25 for this. To me, this is like a rental at best. I'll wait for this when it shows up on Game Pass. Trust me, this game will come to Game Pass. Let me tell you, you don't have to purchase every single game that comes out. Unless you're one of those big-time YouTubers and you got millions of dollars and you got so much money and you don't care. It's a good investment for you. That's fine, dude. Go right ahead. If money's not an issue, go right ahead. But, for me, like even $25, man, that's like, it's either I buy this game or I pay for the Game Pass. And I would rather pay for Game Pass and have more access of games than to be just wasting it on this. Now, I'm not saying, I'm not trashing this game. I'm not saying this is a bad game. I'm not saying you shouldn't be playing this game. I'm simply saying I'll wait for this till it shows up on Game Pass, and then I'll enjoy it even more. But right now, like, I mean, it's decent, the graphics are nice, My only problem with this game is the city looks like a small town, honestly. It doesn't feel like it doesn't even feel like a big city. It feels like something like some small town or something. Uh, it doesn't have any like depth. Doesn't have any like range to it. There's no range. There's no depth. You know, where I like, when you look at like even when you look at sleeping dogs, there's a certain depth to it. When you look at even Jesus, what's the name of that game? Mind's Eye has some depth to it. Even Saints Row, even Saints Row has like a certain depth to it and range. I look at this game and it just feels like some small town. And I used to live in a small town. It feels like some kind of a small town, like somewhere in Pennsylvania or I don't know, upstate New York. Uh, like some place where Shuki would live. uh, I don't know, man. It's just again, I'm not trying to trash this game. Let's look at a little bit more. Please don't take this the wrong way. I'm not trashing this game. I'm not trashing. I'm simply saying, uh, you know, I'll wait for it till it shows up on Game Pass. Please, no more commercials, for the love of God, please. Um, yeah, the graphics are nice for a $25 game. Okay, it looks nice. But look, there's too many same characters. Hold on. Here's another problem with this game. There's too much copy and paste. I'm looking at like, there's the two same chicks that were walking around, dude. I just saw them. Hold on. They were like right here, dude. They were right here, man. Look. They're the same two chicks. Same two ladies walking around. Look. 1, 2. 1, 2. They're like copy and paste NPCs, bro. Yeah, so, yeah. Can I be honest? Like, I talked about this yesterday on the bus bound. I can't support developers who are just trying to copy and paste. I can't support developers who are just trying to grab some, quick cash grab. Like, dude, at least put some effort, man. What I'm asking is this, like, I want developers to be passionate about what they're doing. I don't want them to copy something that's already established really well. Like, dude, if you're trying to compete with Grand Theft Auto, you already failed because, dude, you can't. Because you don't have the resources, you don't have enough employees to give you different NPCs, all right? You're just copy and paste all these different NPCs everywhere. And this is the problem. And I know that's why they're charging $25, but at the same time, this game feels to me already like some sort of like a GTA ripoff. Like, like I said, this is something I'll wait till it shows up on Game Pass. I'm not like crazy about this right now to be purchasing this. I'm sure this will show up on the Game Pass. You see, they're just copy and paste characters, and the city feels like, I don't know, like even Resident Evil has more zombies.
Shake it off.
I don't know, man. Just this game, it's like all over the place. What is it trying to be, like a Gotham City? And doesn't even know what it wants to be. See, that's the problem. Like this game, it's like when they were thinking about the city, they were like, they don't know what they want to be. Do they want to be like a Gotham City? Do they want to be like Chicago? Do they want to be like New York? Like, what do they want to? What are they trying to achieve? Like, dude, you gotta have a clear vision, like Arnold says. You gotta know what you want to do, man. You gotta have some clear understanding of like, what are you trying to present here? What are you trying to make? And I'm not trying to be super critical. I'm just giving you my opinions on it. Like, dude, like, You gotta have some sort of idea. What are you trying to make here, man? What's it all about? What are you trying to do here? And it seems to me like these guys are just trying to like make some quick cash with I don't know, like a GTA ripoff, Sleeping Dogs ripoff, Street of Rage ripoff, and they're like all over the place ripping off. I don't know, man. Just eh. And what's the story? Is this character likable? Does this story have any good story? Like, do we even care about this character and his story? There's that too. You know. And then again, they're like, what's the story in this game? Do you even care about this guy? It was just some generic dude that they created with AI, and it's like go in there and just kick some ass. Even in Chuck Norris movies, there's a story. Like if you watch Missing in Action, there's this bond brotherhood between him and his fellow soldiers. Missing in Action, he goes in there to rescue them. Even in Delta Force, like there's a bond there. There's you care about these characters, right? But here there's just, I don't know, like some generic dude running around kicking ass. I don't know.
That's what I'm talking about.
And even the voice is like, that's what I'm talking about. Generic. What's with this city, man? It's like it's such an empty city, bro. I don't know, man. Can I be honest, man? I'm like, eh. Alright, dude. Is this your place? Even the apartments are like empty. Like, what is this? Like some... Apparently it's supposed to be a big city, but it's like a very small town.
I mean, they treat me okay, but punching numbers, tweaking accounts, the shit's below me.
I know. I'm sorry.
Look, I know you wanted better for us, but I did tell you not to take that gig.
I never should have left, sis. Carter, Tommy, they're family, I know.
University of Phoenix
Oh my
feels
God,
built
no,
for real
please,
life.
no more
Because it
commercials
is.
for the love of God.
Some schools say
Enjoy the nest. One of us walking away.
I don't know how to feel about this game, dude. I really don't know how to feel about this game, to be honest. It's supposed to be a big city, but it feels like a small town.
How's that feel, asshole? Let's see what you got.
Yeah, this is... Everything's so dirty and trashy. Like, what the hell happening in the city, bro? It looks like the driving mechanics in this game are not all that great.
That's the feeling right there.
You want a hug or something?
I don't know, man. I'll wait for this on Game Pass. Look, I don't want to have a premature, judgment here, because I need to play the game. I need to spend some time playing it, but they should have released the demo, man. Where's the demo, dude? Like, where's the demo, bro? I don't know, man, but what I have seen so far, this tells me that this is something that I will play on a Game Pass, bro.
I just get blamed for trying to survive.
I'll wait for a Game Pass. It just, I don't know, it looks kind of generic to me. Looks like an AI made this game, dude.
I don't like this. Hear that? That's the sound of this city.
even the character's voice is like, it's just, I don't know, man. Just everything's generic. Meh. Nah. Wait for Game Pass, okay? This is a rental at best. All right, that's what this is. I'm not saying that this is a bad game or terrible game or a horrible game. I'm sure I'll have some fun playing this, but it's a rental at best. So what I'm trying to say is, I'll wait. I'll wait till this shows up on Game Pass. Whenever it shows up on Game Pass, I don't know. We'll see. You know, we'll see if we're lucky. Maybe maybe this holiday season. I don't think so. Probably next year, like January, February, we might see this, you know. Or maybe we'll see it earlier than that. Maybe it'll show up on Game Pass, I don't know, this holiday season. But whenever it shows up on Game Pass, I will play it. Okay? I just wanted to give you my opinions and thoughts on it. So, I know I haven't played the game, but what I have seen here so far, this is a rental at best. Wait for it on Game Pass. So I'll just wait for Game Pass when it shows up on Game Pass, and that's it. Play it on Game Pass, you know. Or PlayStation Plus, you know. Either way, either Game Pass or PlayStation Plus. If it shows up on PlayStation Plus, then I'll play it there first. If not, then I'll wait for Game Pass when it shows up on Game Pass, okay? And it will come to either Game Pass or PlayStation Plus, trust me. And I can wait. It's all good. All right, so there you have it, guys. That's my honest opinion, you know. I mean, it's only $25. It's not the end of the world, you know. But for me, you know, $25, it's like I would rather spend that on Game Pass or PlayStation Plus. I'll have more value with PlayStation Plus and Game Pass. Hell, even GeForce Now, you know. So, you know. But if for you, if you know, $25 is not a big deal, and you're like, hey man, I have money to spend. All right, cool. Then you know, go buy it, play it, have fun, you know. But I'll wait till it shows up on Game Pass, you know. Yes, the graphics are nice, but this is a perfect example where I need to emphasize on before I go. It's not all about the graphics. You know, this is where a lot of you guys make a mistake. You're like, oh, the graphics looks good, dude. Remember, you are playing video games for a gameplay. How's the gameplay, right? Are you having fun? How's the story, right? How's the mechanics in the games? Are you enjoying the gameplay? It's not about the graphics. You know, yes, we all want to have nice graphics, but your priority should never be the graphics first. It should be the gameplay. Okay? All right, so this is a perfect example where developers put too much effort on just graphics, but they totally forgot about the gameplay and what makes the games fun. What made Grand Theft Auto fun? It wasn't the graphics. It was the gameplay. The graphics, of course, came later because they got more money, more resources. They were able to, you know, make it look better. But the first thing the Rockstar did was focus on the gameplay and the story, you know, to make it more fun, to make it more enjoyable. And that's why GTA is still the best, because they focus on the gameplay. Gameplay is the most important. Graphics, to me, is the last thing. Honestly, to me, the graphics is the very last thing you worry about. You focus on the gameplay first, because that's what people want. That's where the fun factor is. Okay? Well, anyway, that's my opinion on this. Samson. All right, I'll wait for it on the Game Pass or either PlayStation Plus, and then I'll play it. All right? Thank you for watching. That's my opinion. You want to hear my opinion? Well, that's my opinion. All right. Thank you for watching.